What is up, guys? Evil Duo Storm here today, and today what I have for you is part 7 of the Blade and Soul leveling guide, levels 1 through 50. Today we're going to go levels 40 to 42, so 3 levels today, in 1 hour and 20 minutes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting out where we were from last time, all you do is equip your Frosty weapon, or your Lycan weapon that you got from the story quest, and then I did a little quest journal management that you saw right there, just getting rid of some quests. So after you've done that, pick up both the quests, all 3 of the quests in this area, and you're going to do all 3 quests. They're pretty easy. It's just gathering and walking around and picking up stuff, as you can see here. This is the first quest of the 3, just laying the flowers down, and then you kill the termites on your way around. So kill the 10 termites, and then you got to get over here and kill the officer. I was attacking the regular enemies until I realized it was officer. A bit of a mistake on my part. But anyway, once you kill those guys, then you're going to go back and turn in the quest, and then you get to kill 3 raptors. Turn in that quest, turn in the story quest, and then pick up the other side quest, but not the one that makes you kill the Bulberry. You see, I actually picked it up and then I removed it if you play the video back slow enough. But anyway, so you're going to pick up the one that involves killing 10 Talus soldiers, not the one that involves killing 800 bajillion Bulberry. So you kill the 10 of those guys, and you move on to the next area. It's like a little farm, and it's basically like 3 farm tasks that you got to do. All you're going to do is do the quest, and yeah, they're all really straightforward. It's just throwing water on the pigs or feeding them stuff. This one I actually screwed up. It's the bottom thing. So anyway, with these 2 areas, make sure you've completed all of the areas except the quest, that one quest that I mentioned, as well as the one where you have to kill the pigs on the side. Right before you get to this village. Anyway, once you're in the village, you're going to pick up the story quest, which is going to send you into this little dungeon. Basically, kill everything. You're going to book you have to read to pick up to turn in another quest later. So read the book, pick that up. But anyway, just progress through the dungeon. Don't fight those guys that you saw right there. They have 20,000 health, and they give no experience if you kill them anyway. So it's not really worth it at all. But once you get through the dungeon, you're going to talk to him, and he's going to tell you to kill 7 wolves or 8 wolves, something like that. I'll try and group them together to AoE them down, as you saw me doing right there. I think I needed 1 more, so we just picked them off and move on back to the village. So turn in all the quests. And then what you're going to see is we're going to gather all of the quests as well, because we're going to use an EXP food here. So we use the EXP food, and you're going to have to kill the trees. So to get the trees to spawn, you got to run over them, and then they'll jump up. So while you're doing that, try to group the enemies into a big circle while you're doing that to group them together, as well as kill the trees at the same time. There's a lot of enemies you have to kill here for the quest, so that's why we're eating the EXP food at this point here. So anyway, finishing off the last couple of scarecrows I think that I need. No, I resummoned my cat too. He died. Anyway, so we finish off those quests and we head down to this village. Turn in everything, but don't take any quests. Other than the one right outside the dungeon that you see me missing the walk by right there. In the front door, there's a quest that I have to kill an enemy in here that you have to kill anyway. So pick it up when you come through. This boss can be a bit of a challenge because he's got the guys that are ranged around him. So be careful, try not to die. I almost did right there, so just pointing it out. That is the side quest as well that you need to do to get the dungeon quest that's outside of it. That's the quest. So, and it's also going to drop an item that you need to turn in back at the village when you get around to that. So anyway, working back out the dungeon, you got to infuse chi to those guys, and once you get through that part, a little enemy boss, mini boss is going to spawn. If he stops walking at any point, just walk back to him, and then he'll follow you again. Once he's out, you're clear to go, and you can just run outside the front door. And but so now you got to turn in all the quests. If you grab that dungeon quest that I missed, you'd have another one to turn in for a bonus couple hundred experience. Anyway, so now we're heading on to the next area. Make sure you don't grab any extra quests before you get here, but grab everything once you do get here. So that lady on the walkway in that you saw, plus all these quests in here. For the pig quest, you just got to kill a pig. You don't need to stun it or use a skill that stuns it. I don't know why the game describes it in that manner. But yeah, so once you picked up all the quests, then you go down here and do the farming that you got to do. It's kill 7 of the Narloxes, or 5 of the Narloxes, and 7 of the bugs. Then grab some tea leaves from the ground after you turn the sprinklers on. So once you finish all that, turn in all the side quests. She's going to give you another one real quick to turn in, plus the story quest, which you're going to turn in over here, so make sure you read the letter, and then turn in the story quest there. Pick up both of the daily quests as you head into the dungeon, because you're going to knock them both out on your way through. And yeah, so now we are into the old prison tunnel. Basically just walk through it. It's pretty similar to the dungeons we used to do back in the early of the game, where it's just like one enemy at a time, and you just got to walk through and kill one enemy at a time. It's a bit of a throwback. But anyway, you're going to make your way through, kill the first mini-boss, and this guy, you got to kill him and then talk to him, and then he'll give you some information. That'll be the side quest complete. Once you do that, you got to get to the story where you save this guy, and then you have to escort him out. So just try and stay ahead of him, because if they get ahead of you, then they end up taking longer to get through the dungeon. So here it's a big bunch of dialogue, so I'm playing with my skills while I wait, and then whenever the dialogue is over, I go and turn in the quest. So anyway, and then we gotta wait for Iskandun, I believe, to show up. So do more, and then Iskandun comes, and then we move on back to the main village. So what you're gonna do? Turn in all the quests in this area, and then you're gonna do the cooking quests. They're very quick, and they're about 4,000 experience, I believe, amongst the two of them, and they take a couple of seconds, not even, to knock out. So that's what you see me finishing there. Those are the two cooking quests done for the 4,000 experience. We still have a little bit of time left on our EXP food, so we're going to try and really book it over to the next area. You have to kill the guy that's fighting him, and then they'll give you another story quest. Don't take any of the side quests. You're just going to run up here. I picked up that quest on accident. You don't want it. That's why I've got the little captioned story quest only. So you're going to do the story quest. We're going to kill 7 of these guys and grab the item that they drop. And I believe that's all we're going to get out of our EXP food that we used about 30 minutes ago. So head back to the village, turn in the quest, and make sure you grab that side quest there too that involves killing the black ram inside of that dungeon. That's how I got the red circle there. If you do not have the red circle, then you are not you did not grab the quest, so make sure you get the red circle that you see on the map there. So anyway, finish off this quest. I actually got a couple more seconds out of the EXP food. Must have really been sprinting, so a little bonus round there, but don't be too upset if you miss out on it. Anyway, so you're going to go through, kill the black ram, and then you're going to have this guy and fight him. After you're done fighting him, he's going to send you into the further into the dungeon, and yeah. So make sure you turn in the side quest for killing the black ram right there, and continue on through. Try and sprint by everybody. You can fight those last 2 guys right there by the door, because as you'll see, once you grab the story quest, the item that they drop will actually still be there by the time you get out, so you don't have to kill them again on your way out. Anyway, so you got to get 5 of those, so you got to kill 5 soldiers, and then you've got to run over to the cave area, not cave, to the building, warehouse over there to pick up like a medicine item or something. I fell right here, trying not to fall, so I had to walk back around, cut me down a couple seconds. Anyway, and I also got stuck on the staircase. You have to walk like dead center of the staircase, otherwise you get glitched on the wall on the right. So once you finish that bit, you're going to head on back, and you're going to meet Zheng Hado. So help Zheng Hado out, escort him out, kill the stuff. These guys actually take a little bit longer to kill than most of the other enemies we've been fighting, and they don't give any experience, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But anyway, knock them out and move your way through. So yeah, once you get to the end, Zheng Hado is going to talk to you. He's actually a bit behind me here, so you're going to see me mess with my skills or heal my cat and such there while I wait. So, and now you are on to the next area, the Waterland. The next area is a bit harsh on your computer, so if you don't have a top-end machine or something, I would recommend lowering your graphics settings a bit, or at least turning off the advanced water physics, because the entire thing is a watery mess, so to speak. So I forgot to edit out a loading screen there. Oops. Anyway, so take 30 seconds off of your time. Anyway, so here you are at the next area. And only take the story quest, don't take the side quest. I thought the side quest was for the boss inside. I screwed up. I also checked that one because I thought it was for the boss inside, but neither of them for the boss inside. So anyway, just go through the story quest. Move along. That item that picked up is also useless, so you don't really worry about picking up any items off of these guys in here. And I'm respecting my stats for a little more health, I believe, health regen, because this boss is a bit of a pain. So once you kill this boss, yeah, here we go. Kill the ads, kill the boss, move along. We're wind walking back to the village that we were just at to turn in the story quest, and only keep the story quest, don't pick any more side quests up, and move along. So when you get over here, don't jump between that tree right there that you just saw me walk around, because you can get glitched inside of it and stuck, and then you have to escape and run and blah blah blah. This is a big production, so try not to do it. After you get here, do this quest. It's going to teleport you to the end of the dungeon anyway. Just walk out, pick up the side quest where you have to kill the plugs on your way through. Kill them and grab the items that they're hiding at the tops of their little tree house things. And then head on into the Fish Belly Pub. When we first get here, I'm going to do a little inventory management, clear up some space, try and make a little room for the later sections here. And we're going to run around. So when we get into this, turn in the 2 quests, and there's going to be a side quest here that you got to kill an invisible guy. So if you look closely, you'll see like text bubbles spawning around people that are just walking around that are invisible. When they get behind someone, they're going to try and pickpocket them, and they'll become targetable. And then you will have to kill them, and then you can turn in that quest for bonus experience. So here, that was basically what you saw me doing, was looking for that guy to get the bonus experience, and then I went the wrong way to get here. So what you got to do there is you got to kill the pot dogs, grab the poison, and then turn the poison in. Pretty simple. Teleport back to the Fish Belly Pub, and then walk over here to this next part of the story quest, where you're going to pick up all the quests, and then you'll do them as you make your way around, turning off these lightning pillars that you see right there. You got to kill 3 of those guys. You got to kill these guys until it spawns a big guy. So there's a second one of those guys. Killed that. There's your second charge, and then you got to keep killing those. And I still didn't get the big guy to spawn on that. So there's the 3 side main story quests. There's the 3 saving the people, and then I actually get the final quest on the very last Lieutenant series right here. There, see him spawn, knock him out real quick, and then turn in all of the side quests. But do not accept any other quests there except for the story quest. When you get into this dungeon, you got to knock out the main guy right here, that little mini boss. And then you got to pick up his item. I actually forgot to pick up the item. Save this Thrasher. He'll help you kill these other guys over here. As you see, my health got really low, so the help is useful. You see, I forgot to pick up the item back here when I first killed the boss. So make sure you pick up the item and turn it in, bow to him, and then head on back out to turn in the quest. Well, actually, you're not going to turn it in here. You have to make a hard right and hug this wall the whole way to try and avoid fighting enemies. And yeah, so once you get there, you're going to turn in the main quest, and that put us to level 42 in 1 hour and 20 minutes, bringing our total time up to what are we at? 11 hours and 20 minutes to get to level 42. So we're making a great time. And yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. Keep a lookout for the next part. I think we're going to go 43 to 45 in the next part, do another 3-level series. They're getting pretty long, these later levels. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this helped. And if it did, leave a like and subscribe. And regardless of what you decide to do, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.